need to put a huge trigger warning on this video. I'm going to be talking about eating disorders and depression and anxiety and borderline personality disorder and all of the mental disorder things that happen inside of my body and the things of the places. And also self-harm, probably. I don't remember what I talked about, but I talked about all the things and I'm pretty sure I swore a couple times. So this is your trigger warning if you don't want to see any of those things, or if you don't want to see me upset, you're not going to want to watch this video. So you've been warned. So that's your warning. So Merry Christmas to you. And I know my hat's adorable. I can't get over it. It's so cute. This is the hardest video that I've made in a very long time, but I think it's needed, and try and hear me out all the way through if you can. I would appreciate that. So, hi Shanny Fannies, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi. Okay, so this video is very all over the place, but it needs, okay, where do I even start? See, I don't even know the things. Okay, so originally I had taken tons of notes written down to make this video as respectfully as I could and do it as kindly as I could and do all of the things. However, I had a mental breakdown tonight in Walmart, and I ended up going to sit in the truck while Danny finished his shopping, and I ended up venting everything that's been bothering me, and I've been debating whether or not to show that to you and let that be this video, and I think I've decided that I'm going to show you it because I think it's time that I stop sugarcoating what's really bothering me, because I think that's where people are getting confused. And if you are one of those people that are pissed at me right now, that's fine, but I would just ask that you hear me all the way through until I'm done with the video, and then that's all. And also, I'm not going to be reading comments, so there's no point in leaving anything negative or harsh because I won't be reading them. Danny will be reading them to find good comments for me to uplift me, but I'm not going to be reading the comments at all. So there's really no point in sending negativity my way, and other people in the comments certainly don't deserve it either. So just keep that in mind as you watch this video, and please just try and listen. And I also want to say that I hear you, I hear all of you, I hear everybody's concerns and everybody's thoughts and feelings. And I do want to say also that if somebody is being harsh with me or negative with me, in no way is that an excuse to call them names or to swear at them or to be mean to them. Like, that's not going to help the situation at all. You can do it in a respectful way, and please, no more cursing and name calling. It's unnecessary, and it's just stop it. So, okay, I love you all and I try and respect you all. So try and respect my feelings, and now let's see the part of the video and then I'll be back in a minute. So this is not the way I wanted to do this. But I am at Walmart right now with Danny and Spencer, his friend, and I just had a full-blown panic anxiety attack in Walmart, and I just blew up on my husband in Walmart for no reason. And I feel horrible right now, and I feel embarrassed, and I don't know how to deal with what I'm trying to deal with, and I don't know how to do it anymore. And I plan on making a video tonight about this, but I wanted to do it at home. I wanted to do it where I felt safe at home, but Danny's still inside getting the stuff he needs, and then we're gonna go home. But I told him I needed to come sit in the car because I literally was just sitting on the Walmart floor in there and trying to fake it so that no one would know what was wrong. So finally I was like, I'm just gonna go wait in the car. So that's where I am now. I hope nobody heard me because I feel so embarrassed. I just completely blew up on him. Blew up at him, I guess. So I know that this anxiety is coming from this video that, man, I can't. I'm so screwed up in the head. I first of all want to talk about the fact that I did do a live stream the other day where I talked a lot about wanting to kill myself and that I was going to kill myself, and or I thought I was, or I thought I wanted to, or whatever. And I should tell you, to be fair, I should tell you that I'm okay now as far as that goes. And I don't know how else to explain this, but I'm gonna try. I feel suicidal all the time, and I've been that way since I was very little. I've always had it in my mind that I'm going to kill myself one day, or that that's how my life is going to end, or that I'm going to do it slowly with my eating disorder or whatever. Like, that thought, even though I've never obviously acted on it because I'm still here, I've attempted a couple times, but I've never actually acted or went through with it because, duh, I'm still here. But what I need to remember is that you guys don't know that. You don't know that this is an everyday struggle for me, and that I always have that thought in the back of my mind, and sometimes it comes to the front and sometimes it's in somewhere in the middle, but it's always there. And so for me, making a video talking about how I wanted to kill myself, and if I went to treatment I'd kill myself, and if I didn't I'd kill myself, and if I got better then I'd kill myself, and if I didn't then I'd kill myself, and blah blah blah. Those were thoughts that I was letting out, that are thoughts that I have always, and that doesn't make it any better or justify anything, but it does explain a little bit more why I didn't for some reason feel the need to explain further that I am okay, that I'm not going to kill myself, because I'm used to that. I am used to having those thoughts. I just happened to let them out, and I wasn't thinking of worrying people, because I just looked at it as I need to get the words out of my effing mouth so that they're not in my head. And that's what therapy is for, and that's what venting is for, and that's why it's important to talk through the dark feelings that you have. And then once I did that, once I said those words, I felt better, but I didn't explain that properly, and I apologize if I worried anybody. I totally get that. I've lost people to suicide too, and I didn't mean to worry people. Just know that I'm not going to actually kill myself, I don't think. I really don't think I will. But I have that little chip in my brain that is messed up that makes me believe that someday I will. And which is dumb, because I know that I never will, but I always think that someday I will, even though I know I won't. I can't even explain it. So this is probably, listen, I'm very new to this diagnosis of mine, the borderline personality disorder. I have not learned a whole lot about it yet. I've learned some, and I know that this is a part of it. And that being said, I do want to say one more thing that I'm going to be working on from now on. I tend to use the word mean a lot when I'm referring to people who are being negative towards me on YouTube. And I need to stop doing that, because there's a difference between being mean and being negative. And for me, that difference is, being mean is the trolls, which don't bother me anymore. And when I'm talking about trolls, I'm talking about the people, not the people who are harsh towards me and trying to help me. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm talking about the people that are clearly there just because they're bored and wanting to call me a fat, stupid, lazy bitch, like calling me names, and it's so childish, you know, like that's what I think of when I think of a troll. When I think of people who are trying to help me but in a harsh way, sometimes in my brain, again, my brain is not normal, and in my brain that turns me away from you. Like, I am not the type of person that accepts or hears tough love, because everything in my borderline personality disordered brain, from what I've been told, is amplified 100 times more than it really is. And so for me, when someone says to me something critical, even if they're trying to help, my brain turns it into like, oh, they're being mean to you, they're attacking you, this is the worst thing in the world, you should kill yourself, or you should, you know, get off YouTube or get out of their lives because clearly you're a nuisance to them, and da da da. Like, my brain blows it up to be more than it is. Now, I will say that I feel that my channel has become very unsafe for me and for any of my Shanny Fannies to vent and to come here and let out our feelings, because of those commenters that seem to be fixated on knowing what it is that I need more than I know, or knowing what it is that the other Shanny Fannies need, and pretty much wanting to be in control of my life and my channel. I'm just gonna say it straightforward because I'm sick of sugarcoating this, and it's clearly not working for me to sugarcoat this, so I'm just gonna say it straightforward. This is my channel. This is my recovery journey. This is something that I started for myself. I didn't do it off of the advice of somebody else. I started this channel by educating people so that people will talk about it, by sharing my story so that people will talk about it, by sharing my story, most of all, to warn people what can happen. But I never was it my goal or intent for other people to come here and take over and want to control what I'm doing in my life and on my channel. And I don't think that it's unreasonable. I know I'm going to get shit for this, and that's fine, but I don't think it's unreasonable. I'm being like so transparent and real right now, you have no idea. Like, I'm about to cry. I'm so upset about this that I can't explain to you guys, and I can't, like, I get it, and this is why it's hard, because I have such a good heart. I do, and I have a very empathetic heart, and so when I see these people criticizing me in a constructive way, I get that you really are trying to help me. Like, I see that, and so it's hard for me to say anything, because I get that, like, in your mind you really are doing what you think is best for me, and so how can I fault you for that, and how can I get mad at you for that? But that's why I wanted to make this video, to let you know that it doesn't help me. It pushes me away. I was controlled my whole childhood. I was controlled. And as soon as I was allowed freedom, I took it, and I rebelled like crazy. And because of that, I am the type of person now, and this is fixable, but for now, this is what I am, and I'm telling you this for now, okay? This can change in the future, and it will, hopefully. But for now, I'm the kind of person that if anybody tries to give me constructive criticism, in my brain and my body and my reaction, I can't help it. It comes off as somebody trying to control me. And when I feel that I'm being controlled or trying to be controlled, I rebel. So those comments, as much as you think it's helping me, it's not. It's actually making me want to not do what you're saying. Does this make any sense? And again, I'm not right. I can't help this though. That's the thing. I'm not right in my thinking, and I will admit that till the day I die, because hell no am I right in my thinking, because my brain is screwed up. My brain is screwed up. It's affecting people around me. And it's those little moments like this that sometimes those voices come to the front, and that's all. And I just know that I did so much better before when I had nothing but positivity on my channel and nothing but encouragement as opposed to criticism. There's a big difference, and some people can't see that, and that's okay. And so what do I do? How do we fix this? Because they're not in the wrong. They have every right to express how they are worried about me or whatever. Again, I'm talking about the ones that really truly are trying to help me, but I'm trying to explain why that doesn't help me, if that makes sense. So it's like, then I get caught because I don't want to focus on comments that are negative anymore. I'm trying to get away from that, but I can't, because I care about the people who are leaving the comments that make me feel bad about myself. I care about them, and I know that they're trying to care about me, but it makes me feel bad about myself because of the way I'm wired. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to ask and make this statement once and for all, and I don't want to revisit this ever again. I'm not joking. Like, I'm sure I will in the future sometime at some point, but for now I can't be doing this over and over, and you guys can't handle seeing this over and over, and I get that. Thank you for telling me that too. I know you guys can't handle this either, but think how I feel. I'm the one that caused this, so please be sensitive about that. Like, I get it that you can't handle this. I'm sorry you can't handle this, but neither can I. I'm gonna ask that I disabled the comments the other day because I wanted to see how it made me feel, and it really helped me to do that. But I don't want to do that because so many of my Shanny fannies rely on talking to each other in the comments, and I rely on them to uplift me every day. So I hate that I have to disable the comments, so I don't want to do that. So here's my plan for now. And if you want to be on board with it, then great. You are welcome to be here. And if you can't, I'm just going to ask you politely, please leave. Please don't watch, or at least just don't comment, please. Like, can you see that there's a girl here that is 33 years old and sitting alone in a Walmart parking lot, just had a mental breakdown and screamed at my husband in Walmart and embarrassed the hell out of myself, all because I'm so freaking anxious to make this video to ask for what I need. And it shouldn't be that way because this is my channel. Why do I feel bad about asking for these damn things? Why? Oh, you're seeing a dark side of me right now. I'm really sorry. I'm not sorry. I am. See, I can't. I'm not me. I'm not okay as far as being normal. I'm not a normal human, and I've always been this way. And right now, I can't handle it. And so I don't feel like it's like unreasonable of me to say, if you can't be positive, then I need you to leave just for now. Maybe when I'm better in a couple months, or maybe when my mind does change from all the therapy I'm going to be doing, like then maybe, great. But I cannot have this anymore. And I can't help it. I don't know how to fix this, because this is something I've had my whole life. And this is something that I am learning to deal with in a public way. I didn't know that I didn't know the things I would go through on my YouTube channel when I started. When I started it, my intent was clearly and solely to get me the love and support that I needed, which I had, and to bring awareness to how dangerous eating disorders are and what they can do to you, which I've done. But nowhere in my mind did I think when I started my YouTube channel that you guys are going to be here for some of the most crucial
embarrassing times of my life ever. Never did that thought cross my mind, and so I'm asking people to be patient with me. I didn't come on here thinking, you know, I'm gonna have sexual abuse memories that are gonna come up, and I'm gonna get diagnosed with all kinds of new things coming up, and oh, and then I'm gonna lose my teeth also at 32 years old, and then I'm also gonna have like all kinds of mental breakdowns and ups and downs. If I had known that, then I wouldn't have done this, but I did. And so work with me so that I can work with you. This is real, this is raw, and that's great because I've gotten the feelings out now. And I don't want to address any more the negativity. I want to address the positivity, the 80% of you that are positive and that do believe in me every day, and that get what I'm going through and don't judge me for what I'm going through and think that they know better than me. For understanding that this is the shittiest disease to have. Not only an eating disorder, not only bipolar and borderline personality and depression and anxiety, as well as 20 other physical health problems that I have. This is not easy to deal with. Be sensitive like those 80%. Take note from them. Don't criticize them. Don't tell them that they're enabling me. Because they understand me, they're enabling me? Well, I'm getting even more mad now. I don't like it when they're being attacked. I don't like to see my Shanny fannies being attacked for doing the right thing and standing up for somebody who doesn't know how to stand up for herself in the right way. And who is learning that. Clearly, see, she's not good at this. I'm yelling at people right now. And people are going to be pissed at me for this, and that's fine. Don't leave any negativity, please. I already know what I'm doing wrong. Other people know what they're doing wrong. Why is it your place to keep telling me that over and over? Why? I can't even post this, actually, because I'm not... Here's the other thing. I'm not allowed... I can't... I'm stuck in a place where I want to talk about what I'm going through so that you guys can see my recovery, so that it is fair that you know why I feel like I want to kill myself or the dark thoughts that I have. Like, that's, you're right, that's not fair of me to say that I want to kill myself and then not follow up with you guys on that. But I feel caught in this place of I can't talk about what's bothering me because what's bothering me is people on the internet, and I can't address that, or else that's not what you're supposed to do on YouTube. If you address the negativity, then that encourages them to keep on doing it because they know they'll get attention from it. So how am I supposed to deal with what I'm going through when I can't talk about what I'm going through? So yeah, I revert to fun videos and fun things and to distract because I can't talk about what's really bothering me because that's not the right thing to do on YouTube. This is not an easy place to be in, and I didn't choose this, and I'm sick of people telling me that I chose this because I chose to do a YouTube channel about my personal life and my personal problems. That is so unfair to say that I chose this. That is so unfair, because had I known that all of this would happen, no, I wouldn't have chosen it. What I chose to do was a beautiful thing. I chose to inform people. I chose to warn people. I chose to ask people to give me positivity, to see me through my recovery. That's what I started this for. And that is a beautiful thing that I did. I'm tired of it. I'm just letting it all out. I'm gonna get in so much trouble by so many people for posting this, but maybe this is what needs to happen. Maybe Shanny just needs to finally... Fudge, now Danny's here. I'm vlogging. Say hi.
Hello.
He's single, ladies.
It's true.
Okay, so Danny and Spencer got in the car, so I couldn't finish what I was thinking or saying or whatever. But I just want to say, again, I think I got everything out. I don't remember. I'm not going to know till I edit this, actually. But I just hope that I am not saying that I'm right, But I am saying that this is what I need. And if you can't give me that, then it's okay. If you need to leave, that's okay. I'm not right. I'm not okay. This isn't the right way of thinking, but I can't help it right now. And I'm trying hard, and I've got things lined up for me that I think are going to help me. But all of this is just easier said than done. And I'm really trying my hardest every day, believe it or not. So you can decide. It's up to you. You have your freedom. You can watch, but if I'm really upsetting people that much, then don't watch. That's okay. I understand that I'm upsetting you because I'm upsetting me too. Because I'm messed up in the head, and I've got a lot to learn and a lot of work to do, and I'm aware of that. So yeah. Okay. That's all. From here on out, guys, just know that my videos, whether they are positive that day, if it's a fun video with my family or whatever, like I said a couple days ago, from now on, I will be vlogging and filming whatever I feel like until I get out of this sensitive funk that I'm in. I'm going to try and listen to my gut and what I feel would be a good video for the day, and that might change. That might go up and down a lot. I might go up and down in my videos a lot, such as this one. I was just freaking out a minute ago, and now you're seeing me calm. So apparently that happens also with these mental problems I have. So yeah, just be patient. And yeah, so I'll just do what I can do, and that's the best I can do right now. So yeah, and I'm okay with that, and I hope you guys can be too. So I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow probably, but whenever. I'll see you soon. I love you, and remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye!